Welcome back to Attack of the Pack. Alright, so this is the last week review. This is week 17. We have two key matchups on hand. The first is the Seahawks versus the Cardinals, which will be interesting, of course, because they're division rivals that both have a chance to be really good teams this year and very well could be fighting for home field advantage in the playoffs or just a playoff spot in general. So, those games would be really interesting. And then lastly, same exact narrative, sort of. We have the Chargers versus Broncos. Once again, are these guys going to be fighting for a playoff spot? Is one if you win and in, and the other you lose, you're out? Or is it winning in and the other one gets a wild card and has to go on the road to face somebody? Possibly that exact same team again. That happened with the Dallas Cowboys in 2009. They faced the Eagles. They faced the Eagles in Week 17, beat them, then had to face them again in the divisional in the wild card round in Week 18, if you will, and then they got their ass stomped in Week 19 by the Vikings and Brett Favre, like 35-3. But I digress. That was Tony Romo's first playoff victory. Yeah, and then he had.
Oh yeah, when Dallas played, it was
the
33-3.
Yeah.
I'll nip the Vikings.
Yeah.
And then Favre went off in the locker room singing "Pants on the Ground."
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. If it wasn't for Adrian Peterson, he would have went to the Super Bowl that year.
Truth.
Fumbled twice inside the 10-yard line in the NFC Championship game. Had 6 fumbles all year that year. He had 5 in that game. 5. People want to talk about, Brett Favre shouldn't have thrown that ball in the last drive. Bitch. He was trying to do it. He wouldn't have had to be in that position if Adrian hadn't fumbled 5 times. Well, Brett Favre's 1 turnover. We're not going to talk about Adrian's 5. 2 inside the 10. Anyways, I digress. So... Are there no night games?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got the Hawks and Cardinals and Chargers and Broncos. And then we also have 49ers and Rams as well. So, once again, interesting. What if somehow, I don't know how, but I don't know how it would be possible, but what if the Seahawks were 11-4, the Cardinals were 11-4, and the Rams were 11-4?
Wow.
The Rams, I'm going to take over the Niners. So that means the Rams would be in at 12-4. So who falls out to 11-5? One of those teams wouldn't make it. One of those teams is not going to make the playoffs.
Well, didn't the Cardinals not make it the other year at 11-5?
Somebody didn't make it.
Yeah.
I know the Buccaneers missed out one year at 10-6. But I mean, it's possible because if the Rams only 2 losses are to say the Seahawks twice and the Cardinals twice, and then of course the Cardinals lose to the Packers and a couple other people, and the Seahawks lose to the Cardinals once and some other people, then I mean it may very well be possible. It means we're gonna have, if that did happen though, we had 3 11-4 teams in the NFC West. It means we're gonna have some super duper shitty teams somewhere else. We're gonna have 3 teams with 1 victory. Yeah, could be interesting. All right, so that is the NFL schedule review. A lot of Andy Dalton in prime time, so expect a lot of blowouts. Plenty of Noodle Arm Peyton down the stretch, so that'll be interesting. See how that folds out. So this has been this week's schedule review. Thank you to any and all of you who might have watched all 17 of these videos. If you didn't, you're missing out. But you won't know that because you didn't see this. All right, Joe, send us out.